Hi guys, welcome back. Today is Tuesday, September the 15th. Today we are starting lesson 10. We are moving on to talk about vowel teams. Today's lesson is an introductory lesson, which means it's a beginning lesson on vowel teams. We are going to be talking about vowel teams as we go throughout the year in our phonics lesson. But today, we're just going to start talking about some of the most common vowel teams. Let's watch our introductory video about when two vowels go walking.
When two vowels go walking, sometimes the first vowel does the talking. When two vowels go walking, sometimes the first vowel does the talking. They walk together in words like this. The O, A in boat are vowels. When you say the word boat, you only hear the O sound. Boat, boat, boat. The E, A in beat are vowels. When you say the word beat, you only hear the E sound. Beat, beat, beat. The A, I in rain are vowels. When you say the word rain, you only hear the A sound. Rain, rain, rain. The O, A in coat are vowels. When you say the word coat, you only hear the O sound. Coat, coat, coat. When two vowels go walking, sometimes the first vowel does the talking. When two vowels go walking, sometimes the first vowel does the talking. They walk together in words like this. The A, I in train are vowels. When you say the word train, you only hear the A sound. Train, train, train. The I, E in pie are vowels. When you say the word pie, you only hear the I sound. Pie, pie, pie. The O, E in toe are vowels. When you say the word toe, you only hear the O sound. Toe, toe, toe. The E, A in team are vowels. When you say the word team, you only hear the E sound. Team, team, team. When two vowels go walking, sometimes the first vowel does the talking. Sometimes the first vowel does the talking.
Awesome. So hopefully that got you to thinking just a little bit about hearing when two vowels go walking. I know that in first grade, you heard when two vowels are side by side, the first vowel is the one that says its name, kind of like bossy E. Remember when we did that lesson? The second vowel is just quiet and doesn't say anything, but the first one does all of the talking. That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, I don't want you to worry. Again, we are going to be working on each one of these separately through our phonics lesson. But during this reading lesson, I wanted to bring it up to you because some of you in your reading are coming across some words that have two vowels, and you're wanting to say, for instance, boat, you're wanting to say ah, or o, a, and say both of those sounds. So I want you to know that whenever you see two vowels together, usually the first one does the talking. Let's get started and talk about our learning target. It says, I can sound out the middle of a word using a vowel pair strategy. So I can determine what the word is. I will know I have it when I can write a sentence using a vowel pair word. And vowel pair just means two. A pair means two vowels together. Let's dive in and see what we can learn today. When two vowels go walking, The first one does the talking. So the very first one that I'm showing you is OA. Whenever I see OA together, I know that that O is going to say its name. I put it big for you so you could remember. When you see it in boat, it's not big, but you do know that when two vowels are together, the first vowel is going to say its name, O, and we're going to sound it out, oat. Instead of bow at, we're not going to say bow at. We're going to say boat. Let's try another one. Here is EA, two vowels. The first one says its name, E. In this word, it is mean. So that A doesn't say anything. When you have two E's together, instead of saying EE, you're just going to say that E one time, like meat. Eat. Meat. Now we have some A vowels. There is an AI pair, and AI just says A. The word is rain, ain. That I doesn't say anything. It is just sitting right there and letting A do the work. Now we have AY. Instead of it being a ya or AE, it is just A. So that Y is acting like a vowel. It's making A say its name. And usually these AYs are going to be at the end of a word, like way, a. Okay? Now I want us just to hone in on EA and EE. Both of these vowel pairs have the exact same sound. They just say E because E is beside a vowel each time. Even though this vowel is the same, it still has two, and it's going to say E. This vowel is going to say E even when it's beside the A. Let's look at some words. Here is meat. Here is meat. Oh my goodness, both of those are meat. Yes, there are two kinds of meat. This is the meat that I eat, like ham or hamburger. This is the meat like I'm going to meet you at the playground. So we have two different meanings, but they sound the same. The next word is read. Read. READ, read. Then we have bean. Two vowels side by side. The first one says its name, bean. Then we have eat. Two vowels. The first one says E. Let's look at the next chart. I see seed, need, and see. So that gives you a little bit of insight in how that works when there are two vowels side by side. If it doesn't sound right, then I want you to go back. And I have one of those words that you may see that you might have to say two different ways. Let me explain. There are some exceptions, and that means that the rule doesn't always apply. It's not always going to be that way. For instance, look at this word, read. Two vowels go walking. The first one says E. Let's read this sentence. I love to read my favorite book. Read. Then let's go down and say read again. She read the book yesterday. That doesn't make sense. She read the book yesterday. This is one of those exception words. This word is read. Not red, R-E-D, like the color, but read as in she read the book a while ago, or she's already read the book. It means she already did it. So sometimes when you're reading along, you have to listen to yourself and say, is it read or read when I get to this word? And it's okay if you read it as read, like I did. She read the book yesterday. And then you go back and you're like, That didn't make sense. I bet that's one of those words Miss Deck was telling me about. That word is red. The same is for this word right here. Two vowels go walking. E side by side says E. That's what we just learned. But look at this word. How long has it been since I have seen you? How long has it been? Bean is something that I eat. That doesn't make sense. How long has it been? No, then we would go back and we would say the short sound eh. How long has it been? Oh, that word is been. How long has it been since I have seen you? Oh, wait, nope, that one is seen. It's not sen. So do you see how sometimes that can get a little tricky? So ben, Been, and seen have two different sounds. So those are the exceptions. The only way to figure those out is by reading the sentence and just catch yourself and say, that's not right. And go back and switch it to the short sound like eh, red, and ben. Okay? All right, let's try this together. So the first one says, I'm going to write a sentence with OA and OE. So I'm going to click on the sentence box, and this word is goat. It has OA in it. I don't say go at, I say goat. I see the goat. Okay, that one was pretty easy. The next one says float. Float. I love to lay in a float. Like a swim float. I love to lay in a swim float, especially in the ocean. This one is doe. So it has OE. E is silent. O says its name. This is a doe. The baby doe was cute. Okay. And then I have hoe. Some of you may not have seen a hoe before. It looks kind of like a rake, but instead of having the open ends like a rake, it has a solid side. And you use that for hoeing out the weeds in your garden. So that is a hoe. I used the hoe in my garden. Okay, so there we have written a sentence with each one of those words. Today, for guided practice, I want us to do the same thing, but today we're going to be looking at EA and EE. We learned that those both say E, so the first one is feed. I could write a sentence about the picture, but I don't have to. I like to feed my sister. I like to feed my sister. How about this one? Do you peek at your friends? Have you ever done that? Peeked at them? Kind of hid and looked? Peek? How about feet? Uh-oh, I lost my box. That's okay. I can put another one in. Let's try that. Can I put another box in? Just lost my whole box. All right, there we go. His feet are little. He's got little feet. Some of you might say his feet are big. And then T, look at this one. You might not have schema for this. This one is a golf tee. So it's the little thing that you stick down in the ground. It has kind of like a flat top, kind of has just a little ridge in it. You put your golf ball on it. And then you take your golf club and you swing, and it kind of keeps it lifted up off the ground a little bit right here. So you're not whacking at the ground, you're kind of hitting it off of the tee. So my sentence is going to say, my golf ball was resting on the tee. There we go. So now you are going to get a chance to do this exact thing on your Google slide. So instead of doing a Google form today where you're going to do a multiple choice, you're actually going to do a Google slide just like this one. So you're going to take the word and you're going to type a sentence. Remember, capital letter, period, or punctuation at the end, and make sure you use the word that they're giving you. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the picture, but the picture can help you with it if you want it to. Don't forget, after you do it, you go up here to this share and you share it with me. You can do share all or find my name and click share. Also today, since we're doing this fun activity as part of our learning, we are still going to be reading 10 minutes today. So I've been hearing that some of you have not been setting your timer and trying to read books out of your book baggies. Please try to do that. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Practice your books. Okay, if you run out of books to practice, reread them again. Practice with a different voice tone. Practice a different character voice. Make sure that you're looking at the pictures and you're telling yourself what happened at the beginning, what happened in the middle, what happened at the end. Maybe you could even take some notes about that in your journal, okay? I want you spending 10 minutes making sure that you're reading. Okay, since I didn't give you a passage to read for your independent practice, I'm going to trust that you are going to do some reading. Now, don't forget, this week, when you go into the reading tab, you have the optional Fly Guy books. Those are in there if you want to listen to a story as part of your reading time. I would rather you listen to one and read one, not just listen during your whole time. But I'm okay if you want to listen to one of those as part of your 10 minutes. There are a bunch of Fly Guys on there. Those are for you to use all week long. All you have to do is click on one and it will pull it right up to YouTube and it will read it to you. So don't forget about using that if you need to. All right, you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your reading time. Enjoy the rest of your math and science time if you haven't done those yet. And I will see you again very soon.